Hey guys. So before we get started, I just want to show something and say something about what we're going to look at today. So today, as this is starting up, this live show, we're having news coming out of Canada. And so I'm going to show what happens when you get a little greedy, like me. But uh, fear not, I'm still believe I will regain what I need to regain. I haven't lost anything yet, but I lost my profit perhaps. We'll see. So let's get right into it and let's have a look where we at. Now I know I didn't change the screen resolution, so I'm hoping that you can still see. My apologies for that. So let's let's have a look. All right, so where are we? Well, we were up here yesterday and we were sitting close to $30 in profit down here. Yesterday, when you guys were looking at it, we were sitting 14, 15, 16, $17, and it went back up to 23, then 25, then 30, and this morning, all back down to scratch. Oh, and minus $5 because I took another trade. Now, one of the things I did, so I just want to show why did this happen. Well, the first thing is obviously because of news coming out of around Canada. So one of the things that I did was, which I don't, not suggesting anyone should do this. It's just me, a challenge on this micro account. This is some things that I've talked about in the past. When big news comes out and I see signs that this could uh, puncture stop losses, create new liquidity and stuff like that, I went in and removed the stop loss on all Canadian um, open trades that I had because I didn't know at what level it's going to be. But I mean, we backed up from the top all the way down to here at 60 pips. It's pretty pre-news move, pretty big move for pre-news, right? So this happened right before the news, right? And there's 15 minutes before the news, and here's the news, right? So that's 15:30. That's 8:30 here, right? So let's take a look at my FX book and uh, transition over here. Let me see if I can do this. And I'm going to turn this on. Let's see if you see it, you don't. And I'm going to turn this off and transition that screen. All right, so hopefully you'll see it. So here's the news. They were released at 8:30 Eastern. And as I said, the move down was 63 pips. So that was market movers using the news to move it down, knocking out people that are bullish because they're running a tight stop loss. And so they created new supply and now ready to go bullish again. And they use the news to drive this, right? So the numbers from Canada was not that great, means weakness in Canadian dollar, meaning strength in US, the dollar, and euro against the Canadian. And then we have some more coming out here from Canada, high news events that will also move and impact the Canadian dollar. So again, I'm not turning on. This is another hour, 23 minutes, but these numbers weren't that good. So we're starting to see a bullish sign again on the pairs that we had. And these numbers, we don't have a clue what the numbers are going to come in as until we start looking at the chart. So let's do that. I'm just going to turn this screen off and turn this back on. And let's take a look at the screen. And let's try to read what the chart says about potential news coming. All right. So look at this candle. I'm going to zoom in so hopefully they'll be visible on the screen. And right here, small body, extremely large volume that stopped at an old support. Didn't really break through it. I mean, this candle came down under, open, gapped down a little bit in reality because this candle closed here and then the open was here. So there's a little small gap there. But that volume compared to this body doesn't match up, right? And neither does this. Big volume, but candle, the spread, the body, it's not matching the volume. So sell off, sell off, sell off, right? People are getting their stop losses triggered. That's creating new supply. But other than that, there isn't really anything pushing this down. And these candles are telling us that story. And these are as well. So now we're going to have a move up, but it's going to be tempered because of the additional news coming in an hour and 23 minutes. So nothing grand until that news comes out from Canada, which are high impact news. Still, I'm still bullish on this because of everything else I've seen. Extremely strong support here. This is, I'm sorry, this is from October, that was the low there. This is from beginning of October, that was the low there. We could have a spike down to here, meaning over here we could have a trigger to make sure that all the supply is cleaned out, and that wouldn't surprise me at all. So I'm before, and that's where are we? We're 49 pips away, and we know that the kicker on this one is about 30 pips above previous higher lows. So it wouldn't surprise me if we had a kicker down here. I'm still bullish on this. I am still believing that this one will climb up. And in fact, I believe it so much that I think, looking at all this, that we have a move that will be up to here over the next 2 weeks. So we're just going to put it here. Just for shits and giggles, we can put another one, we can divide them up, but it doesn't matter. Most likely when I get up here, just because I'm going to prepare for next week, where I'm going to try to hit 400 this week. And so next week, I'm going to start taking 004 positions, which means profit grows faster. So does the losses as well, right? But, I'm looking for a break above this. And if for nothing else, if we had an up move here. Now, this I don't believe is setting up for short. So this move up here is just something that I expect, which would be above this high, coming into this zone. But I really do believe that I'm bullish on US CAD and Euro CAD to this level. So it's time to see that level again. That's my belief. You trade the way you want to trade. Anyway, that's where we're at. And this. The one that's dragging me down is the Euro Yen that I took yesterday. I felt that there was a test here. I talked about this pair yesterday. Euro Yen, I believe it's bearish. It's up and down. I took a 0.03. I said that this is a test. I marked it out. I took the trade on this candle, and I'm negative 16 pips. I have a stop loss up here that's sitting at Oh, where are we sitting? $10, 38 pips. Don't know if it's going to cake, but if it does, it does. That's all right. Anyway, keep looking at these Euro CAD going up, US CAD. I zoomed out a little bit just to see what's going on. But I'm going to zoom in. And we have the same move here, pre-news, right? And then here's the news candle. So look at this kicker here, right? From this one here. So we have, I think we have the low. I have to zoom in a bit. I think we have the low. I'm gonna just put this line just to help you guys see where I took the trade. So the low is here, right? So measure the kicker, 15 pips. All right, I believe it was somewhere in there. No, not 15 pips. Kicker is 7.7 pips. So this low here matches this here, right? So when I say that the market is fixed, you better believe it. Anyway, again, look at body, wick, body, wick, and volume. Just doesn't match up. The sheer volume here versus the body, the spread on the body, it just creating new supplies, picking it up, kicking out the ones that have stop losses, that doesn't have the stomach for this, or it doesn't mean that they don't have the stomach. It could be that they're sitting on so large trades that allowing it to breathe like I am is just not something they can do. They have a risk management, they have risk profile, all this stuff, and this was just too much. But they probably took profit out here as well. Some of them didn't. Some of you guys might be out here. Anyway, we're moving up, and we have an hour and 23 minutes before the next big news from Canada is coming out. So don't expect anything until then. There will be a kicker on this one as well. So I fully expect that. I'm just going to have a look at the live stream. There is no viewers. I don't care. All right, so an hour and 14 minutes. And so I'm just sitting here waiting for this stuff to go positive. I'm not taking any new trades because of this. The USD CHF is almost in profit. It was in profit earlier today. This is an old one. This is an old trade. It was up 28 pips this morning. I probably hindsight should have closed it up, but I didn't. And this one is from the 14th of January. Next kicker, I'll take it out. And if it's just 28 pips, so be it. I'll cash it out and save that equity for another trade. So what, as I opened the stream by saying, you know, the greed can get the best of us. And so what I meant with that is obviously that hindsight, I should have sold out here. I was up $30. My drawdown is now $11, but I should have cashed out here. That would have been the smart thing to do. It's greedy. I'm paying for it currently, but I expect to get another kicker up in here. And at that time, I'm going to be less greedy. Okay. Again, just making sure that I'm actually streaming. I believe I am. Says I'm live for 15 minutes. So not much else is going to happen, so I'm going to keep it short today. Now you know what I'm sitting and waiting for. Basically, just for this to wrap up, and I have another hour and 14 minutes to do just, I don't know, something, I guess. Basically, just sitting here waiting for these things to run up again, cash them out. My goal for this week is to hit 400. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. It's already Wednesday, so basically have 2 trading days left. I might pop open some more pairs. I have my scanner running on another screen, so if I get an alert of something that piques my interest, I might pop that screen open. That scanner will become available for paid members only. And as you can see, when you go and check the website, it's still under construction. So I'm kind of focusing on building this up and showing you guys. I don't want to miss a daily video. You're kept up with it, so it's pretty good. For me, it's helped me kind of go back to foundation as well, and also sharing how I trade. Again, this is how I trade, so it's not telling you guys how to trade, but it shows you what I do and how I'm still in the game after so many years. And I'm still making money on this. So sharing that. Again, I'm just going to wait for this to move up, the drawdown to turn positive. So we'll run a profit instead of a drawdown. Now drawdown is $10. So that's where we're at. So with that, I think I'm gonna end up just turning this off, focusing on myself for a second, talk to you guys, and say that I would like for you guys to hit the subscribe button, the like button, crush that thing, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified next time I go live or next time I post a video. Any support I can get to grow this, and knowing that it's valuable and that you enjoy the content. Again, this is new for me, so learning how to stream is new for me. So if you're going to comment, which I welcome, comment on what you see and what I'm showing versus my streaming ability, which will hopefully get better and better each day. Beyond that, I see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a good trading day. Thank you. Let's see if we can do this. All right, guys. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, comment, do all those things, and turn on the bell. See you tomorrow.